that is all about the training process. While we will do the testing, this block diagram is only whatever we are showing, that is for testing process. So once we get the test data, we will do the feature extraction, then it will pass through a acoustic model. Then the decoding will happen along with the language model, and we will get the text output from the speech signal. So this is the overall flow of automatic speech recognition system. So in this session, maybe today or tomorrow, what we will discuss. So we have taken database as mini LibriSpeech, which have English language data. The training set contains around 5 hours of data, speech data, and testing set is around 2 hours of speech data. And the language model we have used here the whole LibriSpeech, which is around 100 hours of data, or I think 1,000 hours of data. So the whole text data we have taken for language model building, and from that using proning technique that maybe tomorrow Professor Samudra Vijay will discuss about this proning techniques. So we have taken after proning, we are taking the small language model from that. So the next part will be, we will discuss how to download the data and then how to prepare the data, which will be need to do the further processing using Kaldi toolkit. Next one will be language model preparation. So yeah, in language model preparation, there have two parts. One will be dictionary preparation, then the language model one. And this we will do in two ways. One will be, we will use pre-trained one, which is available in open source. And another one is custom. If we have the vocabulary and lexicon, how we can design, because that will be helpful for us if when we are designing for Indian languages, because for Indian languages, we can get a pre-trained model. For that case, maybe that custom one will be helpful for us. So then we will go for feature extraction. Of course, we are using male frequency substral coefficient here for the feature extraction purpose. I think morning session, Professor Umesh have discussed very clearly about why these MFCC features are useful for ASR task, and even Professor Prasanna will take a session in the evening about the feature extraction. Then we will go for monopone training. Till today we will go for till feature extraction stage, and from tomorrow we can go for monopone training and decoding, triphone training and decoding. Then we will go for at last linear discriminant analysis, then maximum log likelihood transform, and another one will be speaker adaptation training. So these three techniques we will use to further improve the performance of the ASR. Okay. So some prerequisites, some small comments. I think already in the prerequisite sessions, Professor Samudra Vijay have covered these comments. So now we will clone the mini LibriSpeech data and the recipes from the GitHub. I think, yeah, I will go to the website. So if people can also parallelly do, I am pasting this in the chat box. Kindly also parallelly try. Yeah. So I think we have already given how to make this corpus folder. So I already have, I think we have already requested all the participants to download these 7 files. So I hope all of you have downloaded that. I will just clone this as I have written here. I will go one by one. First, please open the terminal. I will open the terminal, new terminal one, as written in this website. Then I will go to my Kaldi root directory. That will be cd /. Then I will go to EGS. Then there have many other examples in the EGS file. Now in this file, I have to clone that. So I will write git clone as written here. My screen is visible to all. I have to.
Screen is visible, but font size
I have
bigger.
to. Yeah. We'll make that. Is this font size is fine?
Good.
Yeah. So from this repository, I have cloned this folder. So I hope you people are also parallelly following this. So now I will go to my Kaldi folder, and inside EGS, I have cloned this one. So inside this, I will go to S5. Now inside that edge, I have mentioned here. So we have to go to cd this folder, S5. Yeah. So now we are in EGS. Now I will go cd IEEE, this one. Then I will go to S5. Then inside S5, I will see what are the files are there. These are the files. Now I have to create one folder called corpus. mkdir corpus. Okay. So now if you see ls, this corpus folder have created. Now this inside this corpus folder, I have to inside this folder, I have to copy these 7 files. So from these 7 files, we generally not require all 7 files. We require 5 files from that. So from all these 7 files, I need this libret lexicon, voxclap, vocabulary, lexicon, and training data and development data, and this prompt 3 into 10 to the power 7. This is the small language model, pre-trained language model. These 5 files I need. Okay, so I have already downloaded. I will take from there. I think you people also have downloaded. I will take from your download. I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 files, and I will place in my created folder. No. So till this point, all of you are following? Hello. Om Prakash sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you following?
So actually, sir, whatever link you have sent, no, github.com. So first we need to go to Kaldi, and then we need to run this command, this GitHub command.
Yeah, you have to go to maybe you have to open one terminal, and inside that you have to go cd to this folder, EGS folder.
Okay.
once you reach in the EGS folder, there you do git clone.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So,
Sir, please paste the link once more in the chat box, because I was in my mobile, so I change it to my laptop. I can't be able to see the link.
okay, I will do that. Yeah, I think Aditya Jain have shared. Okay. So now we'll inside us. We have here, if you see, run underscore custom.sh, run underscore custom pre-language model.sh. So we will start with custom language model one. So initially, if we see this code, I think may understood that this first 6th number line we have. Is this screen is visible, or I have to increase the font here also?
Please increase the font size, Bandhuji.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Participants can also open it using G-editor.
Heritage references. Okay, here. So is it fine now?
Okay, yeah. Because
Yeah.
they can also open it on their laptop as well.
Yeah, on their on your own system you can open it. Yeah. So now we will. So I have declared my data edge /corpus. This inside this corpus folder, I will take the data. So this stage equal to, I have given -1. So that is required if once I have run this thing and I want to run it again to do something. So then I need to delete all these files and I will start from scratch, from the starting point. Then I can set my stage as -1, which will delete all this. If I'm starting from the fresh, I will always keep stage equal to 0. Okay. So, and this export Kaldi root, this will be export my Kaldi root directory directly. Which will be, in my case, will be home/jagbandhu/Kaldi. So now we will go to the next part. The first part will be, yeah, I will go to the document. Yeah, we have completed till this. So from this, we have taken trend data, test data, vocabulary, lexicon, and this one. So we have copied these files. Now for the data preparation part, we have to create our data. From first thing will be whatever data we have downloaded here. So these are some tar files. Okay, so we have to untar it, and this too also we have to push it to a Kaldi respective path. Okay, and Kaldi respective format we have to give this lexicon and vocab. So for that, these two scripts we have written. So if you see this, these are the unique vocabularies present in that English language of that library speech dataset. And these are the lexicons. The lexicons means one side will be the vocabulary will be there, and other side this phone label transcriptions will be there. Okay. So if I will go to this, here I have writing make directory data. So that is already, we have created this corpus folder. So we will go to local, then we will see that what this untar.sh is doing. So this will generally, generally this will take these two folders and it will untar it through this and it will create two folder. Now let's run it and see what it is doing. I will comment all other blocks, only I will run this 0th block.
We don't have to do anything right now. Is that, sir, that you can do?
Yes, you can comment it and you can start. I mean, maybe what
Okay,
I'm planning
okay.
that once I go to some 3-4 stage, I will give some breakout. I will give some 10-15 minute time to cover these things. Yeah. So I have commented all this. Now I will run.
Hello, Jagbandhu. Can you show me from the git clone part? Actually, that part itself has not been done for me. What was the
Okay.
first step? Did git clone? I think somehow I missed it.
Yeah, this is the stage. If you have to go to Kaldi EGS, said that you have to do this.
Okay, just wait a second. Okay.
Maybe what I will do, ma'am, I will quickly some 15-20 minutes I will take. Then maybe we will divide through breakout rooms. Volunteers will help you out. It will be better, I think, and easy to handle. Yeah. So.
Yugandhu, please repeat once again so that others can.
Yeah.
Steps, whatever you have discussed, no? After clone.
Okay. So after cloning, we have to just go to this. Okay. So this we are doing the cloning till this point. Once we have done the clone, in that corpus, we'll create a corpus folder inside that EGS file. Maybe that will be easier to show from here. Yeah, is it visible now, Om Prakash sir? Hello.
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. So
Okay,
once
font
you have
size,
done
please
this,
increase.
so once you have done the git clone, in the same terminal you just type cd this one, then s5. Then you create a directory inside that called corpus. Then you copy these files, these 5 files, whatever you have downloaded earlier from these 5 links. You just paste it inside that corpus folder. Then we will go and run this script. Is it fine?
Do we need all the files or only the 5 files?
Only 5 files, not all the 7. First 2 files is not
Which
required.
5? Can you just say which 5?
Yeah, that last 5 files.
Okay.
First 2 are not required. Okay. Okay. So next we can go. So I am just running the 0th stage. I'm commenting all other parts. Here, let's see what we are getting. So Yeah, how to prepare lexicon for language. Okay, so yeah, that is a good question. So if I will show you the lexicon.txt file, and okay, so if you have text data, first we have to find the unique words from that. If you have a text corpus, you have to find the unique words from that. Once you got that unique words, then you have to prepare the phone transcription from that. Is it clear? Whoever is asking the question. Yeah, maybe for example, Hindi, if you have Hindi texts, some sentences, you have to find the unique Hindi words from that. Once you got the unique words, suppose 1,000 unique words you got from that. So each word you have to write the Hindi transcription. Suppose Kamal, one Hindi word, so you can write Ka. Okay, so in this case, if you see that that Agha, A-G-A in the 7th case, so they are writing like this. So similar way you can write for Hindi case and other language cases. Yeah. So we'll go to the next part. Yeah. So the first stage I have executed. Now I will show what are the outputs we are getting from that. So once we have executed that, now we will show in the corpus folder. Now this LibreSpeech folder have created. So inside this file have created. If you see, this is ontag, train clean. Inside that, these are my speech files. This .flag format. It are all are in .flag format, and the corresponding transcriptions are there here. Transcriptions means the sentences what this fellow have spoken. Okay, so these are my IDs 19198 00 or 4 zeros, then 1 2 these are my utterance IDs, and these are my utterance transcriptions. So whenever you want to create the things from scratch, you also have to maintain the data like in this format. Okay, so first part is done. Now we'll go for the second part. We will fix it as stage. We'll start from stage 2. Stage 0 we have done. Stage 1. Now we will run only this stage 1 and we'll see. So this we have done for speech data. Now we will do for the language model part. So what is the requirement for that? Local. This is my data underscore lm.sh. So this will take the destination directory and local directory. So this will create a folder called data. Inside data, it will create a folder called local, and inside local, it will copy this these two files. Okay, LibreSpeech lexicon text and vocab text. Okay, I will do that and I will show you. So now it is done successfully. Let's see it have it created. You see data, local, inside that LM language model. So this created two shortcuts. Okay, shortcut links, hyperlinks inside this. So if you show now, this is my text one. This is my vocabulary one. Okay. So till this point, is it fine? Now, my data if you see in the corpus, all the data are in FLAC format. So you have to see that in your system FLAC is installed or not. So how to check that? So you have to just type FLAC. If you are getting this, then this FLAC have installed on your system. If it is not installed, maybe you can try to install using these commands. I think if you have cloned it in your system, you can see these commands and try to install that. Okay. I am going to the next part.
Jagandu, please copy and paste those flags commands, related commands. Yeah, so that we can install.
These commands. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this file you have already cloned. No, you can get from this. If you go to, I will show you. This run custom.sh we are running now. So if you open that now, you will get this. Is it fine, or is it required me to copy and paste over there?
It is
Okay,
best
got
to
it, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now once that is done, we have to create, do our data preparations for speech part. So in generally for speech, when we are going this Kaldi specific format, we have to create a train folder and test folder. We have training data and test data, test data. So for that, we have to create a training folder and testing folder inside this data folder. Okay, that is a Kaldi specific format. So for that, we need this 5 files: web.scp, text, utterance to speaker, speaker to utterance, and utterance to gender. So 5 files I need. So how to create that web.scp? Web.scp contains utterance and their corresponding utterance ID and their corresponding location. Similarly, text also contains utterance ID and their corresponding text transcription. Utterance to speaker contains utterance ID and their corresponding speaker. Speaker to utterance, speaker ID with utterance ID. Speaker to gender, speaker utterance ID with respect to its gender ID. Now we will design that. For that, if Kaldi already have is data preparation.sh file inside this local. So if we give the files in the format whatever I have shown to you earlier, so that will be like for this library speech, if we see the data corpus folder inside this library speech, tab clean and train. Inside that, if this kind of format, if you will give 19,198, okay, then 0000 in this file, in this format, if we give our data, so it will automatically create that all this speaker to utterance, utterance to speaker, all this. Okay, so now we will run it and see. Yeah, now I have already for both the files, training and testing, I have created these files. Now let's go into that folder and see how it will look like. If you go to data folder, inside the data, earlier we have created for language model this local folder. Now these 2 folders have created. If we go inside this train clean underscore file, we can see first web.scp. So before that, we have to install FLAC on your system, then only you can run this command. So this is my utterance ID. This is edge. This Kaldi generally takes web file. Edge the data are in FLAC format, so it is transferring. This command will transfer this FLAC to web. Okay, so that's why they are giving this quote on this. Then this is my location. Okay, location of that utterance, the file corresponding to this utterance ID. So this will be my web.scp. I will go to text. This is my utterance ID and corresponding transcription. Now if you go to speaker to gender, so this is my speaker ID and this is speaker to utterance and its corresponding utterances. Okay. Next will be speaker to gender. You can see these are 29 speakers I have in the training set and they are corresponding gender IDs. Then utterance to speaker. This is my utterance ID and corresponding speaker ID. So now we will go and see what inside this development set. So similarly, same 5 files are generated. You see this web.scp is like that, and same kind of files are also there. So this development set is for testing purpose and training set is for training purpose. Okay. So now we'll go for feature extraction part. Maybe after that I will give a break. Maybe you can follow up, whoever not. We have prepared our speech files. Now this feature extracts for MFCC feature extraction. Generally Kaldi have that make mfcc.sh. Once we have created this inside data folder, this train and test folder, if we give that as input, then we can able to extract these features. This part have written for parallel processing. If you want to put it serially, this part is also not required. So it will create a MFCC directory. Okay, MFCC directory I have kept MFCC. So it will inside this S5 folder, it will create a MFCC directory. Inside that, this MFCC files will be generated. Okay, so this will take 2 things as input. One will be what I have to do in it is a for loop. I have 2 sets. One will be testing set and training set. It is first it is taking testing set, then it is going for training set. So this will be defined by here, and then this will be go for make MFCC. In that it will give the log files inside this experiment. It will create experiment folder. Inside that the log files will be generated, and this will be the MFCC file, MFCC arc files. So that MFCC generally Kaldi generated in .arc format that will be stored in MFCC directory. And after that it will do substral mean variance normalization. Once this MFCC is generated, then over that it will do the substral mean variance normalization and it will again store in this MFCC directory. Let's run it and see. So I have to run the 3rd stage. So I can fit here as 3rd stage. It will take some few time.
Jagvandu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for running any, suppose I have some database. So what are the actually files we require to beforehand running this course? What are the files we require? As per I have got the idea. One is required is transcript this trans.txt file. Yes.
Yeah, we need these
Yes.
two files. One will be lexicon,
And
another one will
vocabulary.
be vocabulary. Vocabulary are the unique words present in that what text corpus you have taken. So
Okay.
what are the unique words it have?
Hmm.
Okay, so maybe you the text corpus may be a larger one, and maybe whatever speech files are there, that may be a subset of that text corpus.
So manually we need to prepare this.
Yeah,
These two
manually
files.
you need, manually you need to prepare this. It may not require manually, but once you have text files, you can use some cell commands to get the unique one. Correct?
Okay.
So
And
once you got that, then you have to write your transcription manually. This part you have to write manually. Am I correct, Samudra, you said?
lexicon part.
Yes, lexicon has to be manually prepared. There are some graphic to G2P rules, but still best to check it with manual.
So sir, actually suppose no the first one AHU is written. So what is the meaning, sir? Actually, if we
Okay. The file has two columns.
yes, sir.
The second column is preceded by tab. After the first column is preceded by tab. Look at the first line. A. A is a letter.
Yes.
How should it be pronounced? It can be pronounced in two ways. One is a. It is a mango or something, or it can be a. So there are two pronunciations. So the first line and second line say that whenever something you see a separate word called capital A, just A, it can be pronounced in two ways. What is there on the right side is the labels for speech sounds, phonemes.
Okay. So this is only you have to sir. We have to prepare for all the phonemes.
You have to prepare this for all the unique words in your
Words.
transcripts.
Okay.
Unique words in your
And there should be some particular word we have to use the particular lexicon. That the second column.
Second column is the list of the phoneme labels.
Yes.
That tells how that word has to be
Yes.
pronounced.
Okay. Okay. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, how this number is decided, like 0, 1? Is there an order or what?
Not number in the EY1, EY2, etc. This is the convention that individual has followed. This label has followed. We have our own convention for Indian languages. Professor Umesh talked about it. That I can quickly show. 1 minute I'll spend tomorrow on that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah. Then I can proceed now.
Please proceed.
Yeah, I think MFCC files are created successfully. You can see here feature extraction completed successfully. Now I can show you how these MFCC files are. If we go to the MFCC folder, you can see that ARC files. Okay. So in my case, it is taking 12 as number of parallel jobs. It depends on the number of cores you have in your system. So if you have some 8 cores, you will generate 8 ARC files. It actually the number of utterances we have, it will divide that utterances into that number of jobs, and it will parallelly process. Okay, so in that way we will get different number of ARC files for training and testing. So this development is clean is for testing purpose, and train for training purpose. You can see 2 files here, one same name, one will be ARC and SCP. So SCP file means it will tell from line number 21, this utterance, if we see this utterance ID, this is utterance ID, and this, and the here is the location of the MFCC feature vector. So as we have only one file, this 2.1 and .arc, and inside that multiple number of feature vectors, a multiple number of utterance MFCC features are there. So if you see in this case, 91 utterances MFCC feature vectors are stored in one file. Okay, so and these are the numbers. If you see this 21, 14298, 28887 are the starting point of that feature vector, starting points of that utterance feature vector. Okay, so now we can see one. So we will see once we see the ARC file. So ARC file we can't see directly as it is a binary file. You can convert it into a text file. Then you can see that. Okay, how we will convert it to a text file and see. We'll run it and see. So there is a command called copy fits. So that's generally used to change, convert these binary files to the text file. Now for one case I will do. Now, this is actually a general format how we will use copy fits. This copy fits is a binary. So in generally we can't run it like this. If I run this, this will give an error to me that copy fits command not found. For that, I have to first take that path.sh and run here. So such that this binary files will be export to my current terminal. Now if I will run this, I can able to convert it. See, now I have converted into text file. Now inside this, if we see, there will be a text file created. Yeah. So now you can see this is some number called 21. To see the column number over here. So here it is this feature vectors is starting from this location, and the next these are all 39 dimension feature vectors. Sorry, these are all 13 dimension feature 13 dimension feature vectors, 13 dimension feature vectors, and this is excluding the C0. Okay, so how I am telling this, I will show you in this conf file. So I have taken energy equal to false, so C0 will not come. And I am taking all the default values. Only this is a non-default. If you take default, this it will by default consider the energy value. So I am taking an use energy as false, means C0 it is not taking. Other default values are for MFCC. We are taking 25 millisecond frame size with 10 millisecond of frames shift. So about this frame shift and frame. This MFCC feature in details, maybe Professor Prasanna will discuss in the evening session. And the other part is, here we are taking humming window as a default one for this extraction of this MFCC features. So now these are and this defaults number of feature vectors are 13, and I think number of filters in this case is 24 for 8 kilohertz, and this is a 16 kilohertz signal. So number of filters they generally take is 40. So now if we go to run custom.sh. So we have done till this feature extraction part. I will once show that text file. So these are so for each 25 millisecond with 10 millisecond overlap, we'll get one feature vector of 13 dimension. Okay. So then once it is extracted, then you can see So if we see the SCP file, the next will be starting for 14298 next feature vectors location. So you can see text, we can't see here, you can see. Yeah, if you search it, you can get it. I think I can search controller. Yeah, so next feature vector is starting from here. You can see. Okay. So then, so all will be in that inside this square bracket. You can able to locate it out easily. Okay. So this is 13 dimension vector what we are getting. Okay. So till this point, is it fine? Hello. So I think if we ever are lagging, maybe we can separate it out through breakout rooms. Now we can run till this point. Maybe after that, after some 15-20 minutes, we can start the language model preparation. Is it fine, Samudra sir?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. I will request Lalaram to initiate breakout rooms.
Okay, I'm initiating. तुम्हारे पास एक ही आएगा?
I will request all of you, maybe you will get a message from the host that you should have to accept that and go to that breakout room.
Participants, please join the respected groups. May you got the joining link, breakout link.
Can anyone show me your screen?
Which group it was? It was. Hello.
Sorry,
Sanjam,
your
please.
voice is not audible.
Okay, so we have to join some group, right? So where I have to click to join?
So initially, when I initiate the breakout room, so everybody got the link. Everybody got the request to join the breakout.
Okay, so the link should come in my phone.
So what is your group?
I don't have any group. I just joined.
I'm searching and then assigning.
Please mute Sanjam.
Okay, sure.
Sir, there is no one in breakout 11.
Okay, actually, other group members are not connected in the workshops, so that's why no one is there.
Okay.
In the group
And
11,
sir,
from
where
the
are the
group
links
11,
to join,
only
sir?
you.
So you can put me in another group, sir.
Yeah, okay. I'm putting. Uh,
Sir,
sorry,
how can
Senpai.
we get the links for the group?
Okay, so what
I
is your
haven't got
group?
anything.
What is your group?
My
I
group
don't
is
know what to
11.
like. I don't know
No, no,
the number.
Senpai. Sorry, Senpai.
Group number 7, sir.
Group number. Okay, I'm assigning.
Excuse me, sir. Even I didn't receive a link for breakout room.
This kind you can give. What is when you talk
Mahesh sir. Mahesh sir. Kishore.
Yeah,
Kishore.
yeah,
Yeah. So, which one your group?
10. Group number
10.
10.
Okay.
Yes.
So, are you connected or?
No, no, I
Hmm.
didn't connect. I didn't
Okay.
receive
I'm
any mail.
connecting 10. Okay.
Okay.
Vidya Sagar should be Shrikant. Vidya Sagar should be Shrikant. Narayan Chaudhary. Hello. Hello. Is am I audible? चलो मैं किसी ने
Arya sir?
Yeah, hello.
Sir, I was just removed from the group 4, sir.
Okay, so which one your group?
4, sir, 4.
4. Okay, I'm connecting you.
And someone missing in that our group, sir. Actually, I'm a volunteer.
Yeah, so actually only 66 people are joined, so that's why.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So what error can you see? What error you are getting?
Uh, Hi Lalaram sir, I am Vidyadhar Raju. I am
Yeah.
group 8.
Group 8. Okay, I'm
So how
assigning.
do I join that?
Okay, I'm assigning you.
Sure, sure.
Sir, I am Gom.
Yeah. Yeah, go.
Sir, I have also not been assigned to any group.
So which one your group?
No group has been assigned, sir.
Okay, okay, I'm assigning you.
Yeah, yeah. Now
Then this Yeah. Hello.
Sir,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
sir, I'm from group
Yeah.
9, group number 9.
Okay.
So can you please assign me to that group?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, Devi,
Yes,
are you
sir.
connected by mobile? Are you connected by
Yes,
phone or
sir.
laptop? So actually, I'm not
Through
able.
phone, sir.
I can't assign those who are connected with uh,
Phone.
application.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
those who
I'll
are
switch to the
connected
laptop
with
then.
phone. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so
I'll
it
switch
is
it to the
required.
laptop,
Laptop
sir.
is required. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, okay. So since we reached here, after this, since we are not prepared to language model, we are getting this error. Once we do that, then I think.
And others, whatever Aditya Jain and you could also follow it. Yeah, after this is fine.
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm from group number 9. Can you just assign me there?
Okay. Okay.
Each file means each address you have multiple feature vectors, no? Yes, there are many. See, there are many number of addresses are there. No, I showed you that from the SCP file you can see what are the address IDs are there in one archive. Okay. So then
Arun.
from the text file you can see.
Arun.
Yes, sir.
So are you connected with mobile phone?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, those who are joined by application, so it is not. I'm not able to assign them in the breakouts.
Yes,
So it
sir.
is.
Just a minute, sir. I'll just leave the meeting and I'll join again, sir.
Okay. Okay. Please join with the laptop.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, sir, I am from group 3.
Okay. Okay.
Please assign me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm assigning you.
Please send me also to some group, sir.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have switched to my laptop now. So I'm from
Okay.
group number 9. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
can you please assign? Thank you,
Just
sir.
wait a second. Okay. Done.
ग्रुप 3 में
7.
भाई ग्रुप 3 में डाला है, हमारा एरर में संभाल नहीं पा रहा हूँ.
So anybody else who have not assigned any group?
No issue, no issue. Can you share your screen and till what point you have done? Can you show me?
Hello. Is I audible?
Sir, I'm not very sure about this, but I'll confirm with Jagadish. Yes.
Yeah. So Tanmoy, which one your group?
Sir, can you just assign me now, sir? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
okay.
I got the notification.
Mahesh Chandra Srikant, I have sent you a joining link. Please join.
Sir?
Yeah, Arun?
Sir, I can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Now you can. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Can you just assign me now, sir? Group number 9.
group number 9. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rosie? Rosie?
Yes, sir.
So which one in your group?
Sir, I am from group 3.
Okay. Okay, and Nandini? Nandini Sethi? Suresh sir, Mahesh sir, Tanmoy?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, Mahesh sir?
I'm in group 10.
Okay, are you already there?
No, I am not able to know whether I joined or not.
Okay, actually I have sent you, maybe you are not accept. So now I am sending you.
In mail?
No. Just on meeting itself you got a link.
Okay.
You got a request, so you need to accept.
You are invited to breakout 3. It is coming.
Yeah.
So there only I have to join breakout 3?
Yeah. No, I think now yeah, whatever the group I have assigned, please join.
So it is showing you are invited to breakout 3.
Yeah, so please join, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Add me to group number 8.
Yeah, okay.
So we have to complete up to feature extraction, right?
Sorry?
We have to run the script up to feature extraction with the generator.
Yeah.
Up to that
After. Yeah, so actually now we are sorting out the doubts.
Yes.
So after completing the after sorting out the doubts, we will again have 10 means maybe 30-minute session for language model. Then after we have to.
Okay, actually, by mistake, I tried to run the whole script, and so the feature extraction was completed, but I was getting some error in it. And then I shared my screen to Jagbondu sir while I was in the group. And then
So now are you in which group?
Group number 6.
Group number 6. So maybe someone you can contact those who are connected in your group. You can contact them and you can ask.
Yeah,
Maybe your volunteer may be there.
Already been contacted and already been checked.
Okay. Actually, group 6, I am in the volunteer, but I am handling this. So I am assigning you in the other group.
Yeah, I can understand.
Okay.
You're asking me to join the main call, so I just returned it here.
Okay.
Hi, Lalaram Arya.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, actually in group number 10, the volunteer is not available. Like, can you add to the some other?
Now actually he is joined. I think Arun is there.
Okay.
I think. Who is our volunteer? Ankita. Okay.
No, it is visible. I don't know why this file. Okay, if you have unpacked, you just delete that file. Inside there only select file will be there. Now the data how you are getting around. This data folder also you have created it. Is it? No, this data folder is not be there. How? From where you got that? No, from where this is created? Wait, not created. Wait, no.
Vaishnavi.
Delete the whole purpose folder
Vaishnavi.
and then copy again this only this file.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So are you not? Have you not assigned any group?
Sir, just wait for a second, sir.
The error that you're saying, this till here you run up to data set value. And you get another
Now we copy that only that five figure. Amrut, you can do it.
Yeah. Hello, Sridhar. Sridhar. Yeah. So
Yeah.
which one you correct group?
Breakout 8, sir.
8. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, hello, sir. This is Vaishnavi, sir. You are asking something.
Yeah. So are you in any group?
Sir, right now I haven't joined, sir. There they have given, sir. Pooja Gambhir, Suresh Visa. They have
Okay.
invited to breakout 5, sir.
Breakout 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sending you a request. Please accept.
Okay, sir.
So I think already sent you
Okay,
for
sir.
breakout 5. Please accept.
Okay, sir. So what I have to do now, sir?
Just you got a request. You need to accept that.
Okay, sir. Sir, will I get in mail or here only I'll get, sir?
No. Here only.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Vaishnavi, I think you may got.
Sir, I didn't get, sir, anything right now.
So are you connected with a laptop or something else?
Sir, laptop only, sir.
Yeah. So actually, you have to receive. I'm checking again.
Sir, it didn't came, sir. If
Yeah.
it comes, I'll join, sir.
Okay.
Send the photo on the group and
Yes, sir. Now I got, sir.
Yeah. Please.
Maybe you can run stage-wise, you can run and see what is happening. We will obviously we will share this recordings of this session. I think I have already.
So one by one, host will come in each and every group, so you can sort out your doubts. Until that, you can discuss with your own group in own groups. In that way, we are working.
no, it will like.
So if someone have any doubts, you can ask there also.
The final step of like we will get the word error right after that. It's fine.
Hello, sir. Actually, I have a doubt, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Sir, you have, sir, there is a like a
Yeah,
pop-up.
we are.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to join in 6. After that, I
Yeah.
have to return to the main call, or I have to stay there only,
No,
sir.
no, stay there. One by
Sir,
one, the main host will come in each and every group. So you can
okay.
ask your doubt. Actually, so that this is the strategy.
Okay, can it be sent again, sir? Sorry, I came to the main call once again.
Okay, okay.
So can you send me to group number 6 because it's asking me to join group 8.
Okay, Tanmay. Okay.
Sir, can I get the notification again, sir, to join the
Yeah,
breakout?
yeah. Just I'm sending.
Okay, okay, sir.
Please accept. Vaishnavi, you got it or not?
Sir, no, sir, I didn't get it yet, sir.
I've already sent.
Yes, I already signed.
Download the data.
But once again, I came back to the main call, sir.
Okay. Actually, I already sent. Now I'm sending again.
No, you shouldn't have accepted it. The code will do it for you.
Maybe you received. Yeah. Okay. Cancel, huh?
Copy the 5 files.
Yes, sir. Gom, sir.
Yes, sir. You need to run the script.
So okay, so I am closing the breakout rooms. So now we are going for the language model.
Sir, I didn't get, sir.
So we will be closing the breakout room. We will be proceeding to the language model, and we can anyways discuss it offline.
Sir, I didn't get, sir, the
Yeah,
notification.
actually, now we are closing the breakout session. Now
Okay,
we are
sir.
going for the to discuss the language model. Please
Okay,
wait
sir.
in the main room only.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Shortly in 2 seconds.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
बहुत फास्ट चल रही है जिंदगी ना मैम.
Sorry.
Oh.
Everybody, please join in the main room.
Jagabandhu is already back to main from breakout session.
Yeah, yes.
Good. We are also back.
Yeah.
Oh. Useless.
Yeah, Samanna, maybe your system is not that much efficient, so that's why you are going and getting stuck. So,
Yeah, I think all of you have returned back to the main session. Will we start? Can I start now for the language model building part?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go ahead. So I think most of you have run till this point comfortably, or you have any doubts till this point? Anyone have any doubt? So if you have any doubt, maybe after some 15-20 minutes, we will again go to the breakout room and we'll complete. We will talk and decide that. Okay. So my screen is visible to all.
Yes, visible.
Yeah. So this language model preparation. So for this already we have created one local inside this local folder, one LM, and there we have only located two things. One will be vocabulary, another one is lexicon. Correct. So this ARPA model that we will talk in the next maybe tomorrow, that is actually a pre-trained model. Here we will create our own model and we will see. And at last we will compare the performance between that two. Okay. So that ARPA model, what they have created with a huge amount of text data. Here we are only taking only this training text data to create our language model. Okay. So now first we will go for dictionary preparation. Now let's see how we are going to do that. So once we go to the dictionary preparation, it will generate these 5 files. Okay. Let's see how it is generating and what are that. Extra questions .txt, lexicon.txt, non-silence fonts.txt, optional silence.txt, and silence fonts.txt. Let's see what it is and how it is creating. Okay. Now I have commented over here. Remove that. First. So this is generally a best method, generally cell-based method, how to comment multiple lines. You have to just give that less than sign, then come, then at last you have to give another COM comment that you can able to comment multiple lines at a time. Okay. So now we have to go for stage 4. So I have to specify till stage 3 we have executed. I will go and specify here stage 4 and I will run. Okay. So now what actually for dictionary preparation, what are the input files it is required? Okay. So the input files required will be this language model, what we have generated during stage 1. Stage 1 we have generated these files. So if you see what is that local LM, it is there. I can show you once. Inside data, there will be a local folder. Inside LM, these 2 files are there. One will be lexicon and vocab. So it will take these 2 as input and then it will generate these 5 files what I have told you. And let's see what it is, how it is generating. So I will check PWD. I am in the right folder. Okay, sorry, I have not saved that. Again, it is computing a new session. Okay, so I have to. Yeah, now have done that part. Now it have prepared 2 silence fonts saved in fonts.txt, 1 optional silence saved here, 39 non-silence fonts, and 5 extra triphon clustering extra questions, and lexicon file will be the lexicon text. Now we will go and see what are there in dictionary in OSP. Let's go to this file folder. So as I have mentioned, we have created these files. Now the silence phone in this data set, these 2 are my silence phones, SIL and SPN. Optional silence phones is SIL. These are my non-silence phones. Okay, so these are the variants of AA. So this we have already seen this lexicon one with no silence. Now with silence, this is the way we have to make this one. So you don't have to worry for this. It will the script file will automatically generate this one by taking this vocab unique word and this lexicon file. Okay. So these extra questions are is telling that they have 5 clusters. Each clusters in each clusters belong a similar kind of phones. It will cluster it to a single cluster. It will be used as a decision tree while decoding. Maybe Professor Samudra Vijay will explain it in tomorrow sessions clearly. Okay, so now once we have done with this dictionary preparation, we will go for the language model preparation. Okay. So till this point we have done with this dictionary preparation. Now we will create the language model and see. Let's see how this is happening. Okay. So we have to change it to 5. So it will take this dictionary and NoSP, and it will give 2 folders. One will be temp NoSP and language NoSP. Let's generate it and see what are that. So this will generally generate these files. So this L.fst will be the FST from the lexicon. If you want to go on details, you can always go. I will share the slides. What are these things you can get from here? This LFST is a phonetic dictionary. It is a finite state transducer which will convert this phone state to word, phone to word. It will convert generally. So it's like it will generate like this a graph, and it will store this probabilities of how to combine from phones to what. Okay. So we will see what are the files it have generated over here. So these are the words.txt you've seen. Now this is the initial HMM metrics. From here we will start the monopone training. Now this is the phone text and its corresponding labels. So if you see here, for each phone we have 4 states. Okay, so one will be beginning, end, intermediate, and standalone. Okay. So in all the cases, we will for each phone we will get 4 states. So this is generally used for this HMM state generation for monophone training. Okay. these are my out of vocabulary, that is unknown. So these are lexicon aligned with this phone IDs, whatever we have seen this state IDs. So now we have aligned it with what to this IDs. Okay. Now we will go. So this is all belongs to how to combine from phones to word. Now the next, this GFST will be used to combine from word to sentences. So that part we will do in the next part. So for this, we need to generate this GFST file. We need two things. One will be this transcription. Actually, this we can generate these transcription files from the text file, whatever is there in the 10 case. The only difference is here this utterance ID is there in the transcription. That does not require any utterance ID. If you go and see in the data folder, in any development or this one, maybe this development will training data we will use to see this text. There have utterance ID and then corresponding text. But for transcription, we only need this text. We don't need this one. So that's why there is a, we have written a small script to it will read that text file from this trend data set, and it will exclude this utterance ID from that. Only it will take some from field 2. It will take this cut command field 2 to the rest. 2 minus means field 2 to rest it will take, and then it will add with this s and slashes. Okay, then this will be create my transcription files. Now let's run it and see. To only run this stage 6 one. So now we can see this trans file is generated over here. Yeah, this trans file is generated. Now we can see these are my trans files. Now another file I am creating, lm trend dot text. This line will generate these trans files. Then I will read these trans files and I will generate this lm trend dot text, which will be inside this trend clean underscore pipe folder. Let's see. This is so what I have told. This starting S will be start of sentence. This will be the end of sentence, and this is my file. So this will be now. You have to if you have not installed IRSTLM, you have to install IRSTLM by going to the tools folder. You just have to go to the tools folder, then you open terminal, just write extra / install IRSTLM. Yeah, this file you have to execute. Okay, so then it will automatically install the IRSTLM. I have already installed that, so now I will run it and show you how to generate this GFST file. So I will take you to that script lm build.sh, which will require Kaldi root directory. From that, it will get the path of IRSTLM and what is the ngram, number of ngram we are taking. In this case, we are taking 3 as ngram. So now I will show you that dot slash on this one. We have written inside that. This is my lmbuild.sh. So this is the first argument will be Kaldi root directory. Second argument will be number of ngrams what I am taking. So if it is already existing, these two files, it will delete that. Then it will create. After that, it will create. It will take IRSTLM build lm.sh, build language model.sh. It will take this whatever this end silence and start silence. Start sentence and end sentence we have generated, this lmtrend.txt, to generate this gz file. Then from that we can find this out of vocabulary from this training set, and then we will go and find this gfst file, t.fst file. So let's see how we can generate this. Yeah, now I have generated that GFST file successfully. Now we can see over here. GFST file is generated. Now maybe from tomorrow we can go for starting up this monophone training. We have features now. We have built our language model. Now we can go for monophone training from tomorrow. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask, or else we can go for a breakout session of maybe 15-20 minutes to solve the doubts. Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, in that folder you told us to download, the one that we cloned,
Yeah.
there is no data folder. Have you included that,
No,
or is it missing?
no data folder. It will generate when you run the script. Data folder will generate when you run the script. Before that, you have to make a purpose. Before that, you have to make a purpose folder, and
Yes, sir,
you have
I did.
to put that
Sir, I
5
did that,
files inside
and
that.
Sir, I did that, but it was showing me some error like prepare lang.sh. Yeah, so I couldn't proceed after that.
Okay. Maybe what is your group ID? Maybe I will now in the breakout session I will go to in your group and see. I will request Lal. Yes, Suryakant sir, you want to tell something?
Now breakout session is there.
Hello.
Now breakout session is there.
Yeah, breakout session is there after this, maybe for 10-20 minutes.
Okay. How are we going there? Just disconnect and log in again, right?
No, sir. They
No,
will
sir,
when they will initiate. It will come
Automatically
option.
we are into that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not automatically, sir. You
Same,
have
I will
to accept.
same as earlier, I will initiate, sir.
Sure.
Yeah, Mr. Chegubandhu, like in you have shown context independent text, right? Begin, end, intermediate, and singleton. For silence, why it is being modeled with 5 states for silence and spoken noise, and rest all it is 4 states. Is there any specific reason?
Let me come to that. Why silence has 5 states where other phones have 3 states? Silence, although we think of a silence as simple sound, silence can have some kind of background noise, some fan noise, and things like that. All these things are put into silence. Therefore, the silence actually may have many more varieties. Therefore, that is modeled by 5 states rather than 3 emitting states.
Sir, then I mean we also take spoken noise, right? Spoken noise is also 5 state. I mean, does the same thing valid here? I mean, the silence and spoken noise will be modeled with 5 and rest all are 4, right? Am I right?
Yeah, silence and some particular phones have a lot more variety. Therefore, the number of HMM states modeling that phone or label is higher. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
I think data also will be higher, I think, no, sir, corresponding.
Of course, data required to train the 5 states would be higher, but in general, there will be plenty of pauses or silence in speech data,
Yes.
so this should not be a problem.
Yes. You not given.
So one doubt, sir.
Yeah, please.
So in data local in language temp NDSP after the language model is done, so there is a file called lex ndisambiguity. So what is that, sir? There is a number called number 16, sir.
Disambiguation.
Yeah. So what is that number 16, sir?
When you are not audible.
Hello.
Samudra sir, can you clarify that one? That 16, I am also don't know that disambiguation.
Yeah, right now, I don't recollect the details, but disambiguation is one particular letter may correspond to multiple phones. So 1 to many, many to 1 kind of mapping is ambiguation. That's the way I do it. I also don't remember exactly.
Sir, or maybe it like I have doubt that like as we do in HMM model where we consider back profile like previous states, 16 states or what, sir? That is my doubt, sir.
No, yeah.
Sorry, what is the question at that HMM state?
No, sir, that disambiguate number was 16, right?
Frankly, I don't know what. It's through the lexicon, nothing to the HMM states. It's purely at the textual level, text level.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I mean, okay. Please join the respective group. अरे अभी हटाऊंगा ना Please join the respective group.
So most of people are getting full script. They are getting stuck at this.
Please join the respective group, or those who are not got any request, please ask.
Hello, Lalaram Arya sir.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, actually, I am facing issue while downloading the this tar files.
Okay.
So it is showing HTTP request sent, awaiting response, and then again it's showing that connection timed out in headers.
Okay. So
So,
which tag file?
sir, the tar files that were mentioned in the so like
Data. For data downloading.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Download
Okay.
content 7 files mentioned below. All these
Okay. Okay.
vocab, lexicon, and all. So how to
Yeah.
access it because I'm not able to download it.
Yeah. So whatever the link I have given, you need to type in the browser, so it automatically start downloading. So suppose it not downloading, that means you are not having that good internet connection. That is
Okay.
the thing only happen. Otherwise, no issue.
Okay, sir.
So you are downloading with mobile data or other?
No, with my college internet.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
then it
facing
should
any
work.
issue because the call and all everything is running smoothly. It's just that it's not getting downloaded.
That should work actually. Suppose you are working with college data, then it should work.
Okay, sir. So there is one request. Sir, after this meeting ends, can you please upload this particular session
This
so
particular
that
session recording.
session I think a recording. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so all the recording we will upload.
Okay.
All 10 days workshop recordings we will upload
No,
in
that
the
is fine.
drive
Actually,
also or in the YouTube also.
yes. No, actually, my request is if you upload it today itself, then by night I'll able
Yeah,
to download and
yeah.
do everything.
Yeah, the same day we will upload. Maybe
Okay.
up to night before night we will upload. We have a target up to 9. We will upload.
Okay. Thank
But
you so
may
much, sir.
something will not work. It may delay. But after the meeting, we start uploading this.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks. Kishore, you was in which group?
Actually, group number 10, but no one was there actually. Like, if you can ask
Okay, okay.
some other group, it will
So
be
you
helpful.
want to ask something?
Yeah, related to like how we can create a lexicon file for any language. Let's say, for example, Kannada. So if we
Okay.
have a large corpus of text, so how we can convert to lexicon? How we can generate lexicon from out of that?
Okay, so lexicon basically you need to you need to create actually according to the context of the language. You need to create the lexicon. Suppose whatever the pronunciation, different pronunciation you have. So according to that, suppose you have one word, and for that word, how many number of pronunciation can be happen? So according to that, you need to create a lexicon.
Okay, like is there any tool or something like that, or so we have to contact some linguistic from
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah. Suppose you have a word, some word. Suppose I'm saying Kishore. So some people can pronounce your name differently. Some people can pronounce your differently. So according to that, suppose in the right side we have to put Kishore for the all pronunciation, and in the left section we need to write the phonetic representation of uh, Kishore, different pronunciation of Kishore. So in that way we need to we can create the lexicon.
Okay, is there any lexicon file available for Kannada language?
Actually, that I don't know. You can explore and check, or if I come to know, I will let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So now I'm